All right, so I got the radiator in. Got the supports bolted up. On the other side, I have the AC piece just in case I decide to go ahead and run AC. You can see where you got to hook it up, and it's getting really tight. I mean, that's 3.5 fingers. So I'm definitely gonna have to get some low profile race fans or something like that to keep this thing cool. That being said, I still need to change the valve cover gaskets. Need to put the coil packs back on. I need to finish routing, and I'm going to try to use this bracket here. I'm going to try to make a brace or a bracket and put it here and see if I could have it here. It's kind of a nice spot. It'll be kind of, if I could have it, a little bit up to here, out of the way, then the air inlet over here with the filter down here. That might work. We'll see. As I said before, power steering lines, it's kind of close, 2 fingers. Might have to wrap that. So I flipped over where the throttle cable goes, and I tried putting it on, and anywhere I put it on, basically what ends up happening is this gets really close to here, and then when you hit it, it can't open because it's hitting against the actual cable itself. So I think I need to find a way to make a new bracket, move this a little bit in order to give it enough clearance, because if I can get it back on here one-handed, because it needs to be able to, let's see, I'll hold it here. It needs to be able to open up. It needs to be able to open all the way up without. And the problem is, I guess if I could have it up higher, maybe if I have it here, it'll work better. So maybe I gotta move it up. Just kind of a side note that I actually haven't mentioned directly yet is, don't forget to put on your motor mount bolts or the nuts to torque down your engine mounts. I went ahead and did it. I did it once I got all this stuff in. I don't know, I was lazy. Wanted to make sure I had all the oil relocation, power steering, all that stuff. But pretty much once you get you drop it in and get the tranny bolts and cross member all bolted up and stuff like that, you could do this. So, but I thought I'd just point that out in case anybody was wondering when I did it. I did it now. So all right, it looks like I am gonna have to make some sort of custom throttle cable holder, and that shouldn't be too bad. And I still got to get the old wiring out, and I got to finish getting this plumbed up and ready to go. But it's getting pretty close. I mean, it's it's starting to look more like a car. So I get this wiring in, and I want to hear it run. All right, when I bought the car, it came with a ISR radiator, and I'd forgotten I had these fans. They were in the trunk, and I put them away up in a closet, and I found them last night, and it is a tight fit. I mean, from here to here, I mean, you can see it's really, I had to kind of snake them in at an angle and get them up in there. I don't have it screwed in yet or wired or anything like that, but it looks like, once they're once they're up in there, it will be just enough space. Hopefully those will provide enough cooling. We'll find out. If not, I might have to end up looking for, you know, a different setup. Hopefully these work. With the valve cover, you can see the gasket, it just sits down in a crease. I'll just pull it off and make sure to clean out the edges. And if you got, I also got these gaskets that go in, actually go in here too. I'm going to replace these as well. Alright, I heated, because I broke a couple, couldn't find any way to get these on, so I figure maybe if I made them a little more, you know, a little warm, maybe we'll be able to slide it on without breaking it. I put them in the oven for 200 degrees, about 200 degrees, for 10 minutes. And these things are still rough to put on. Well, that worked. It was far better than the other ones. They would just snap. All right. Well, definitely seems to be helping. It's not perfect. I mean, it's still really tight to put on, which, I mean, it's not bad because you want to have the seal, but this one tore. Sadly, I mean, I want to change them all, but if I can't get them all, I mean, maybe I'll go get one more set, put them all in the oven. These I only put 6 because I had already broken 2, and I just broke that one, and this one is, because it's cooling down, it's being a real pain to get on. Let's see if I can get this one on too. Of course, after you have the seal mated on the cover, make sure you clean the surface as well. Okay, I got the valve cover cleaned up, changed all of the grommets, ended up putting them in the oven. I had to go get a new set, and you know, about 200 degrees for about 10-15 minutes. These warmed them up, and then you're able to just slide them kind of right on in. And then you want to torque these down till they're, you know, they're tight, snug, not too much. I don't think there's really a torque spec. All right, and I took the thermostat housing off because I bought about 160 temp amp, or 160 degree thermostat, and I want to go ahead and put this in. And they say that if there's like a ring around this housing, there's a gasket that goes in there. Otherwise, you know, there's like a paper gasket goes around the whole the whole area. So I gotta put that in as well. What we'll do is we'll get our new thermostat. You see it has the little lip on here. Got the thermostat housing. Has the lip there. That side goes to the top. So we'll just pull the old one off. Put the new one on. Seems to be seated down well. Then grab the gasket that they say you should use. And let's make sure the top. This is the top. Okay. Let's go slide and put it back on. All right, now I got the thermostat and the thermostat housing back on. To look at getting I'm gonna do the coil packs, get both sides of the coil packs on, and yeah, I mean, we're getting there, slowly and surely. Still need to get the oil relocation. I'm kind of putting that off. It's kind of a tight spot. I would kind of like it, you know, right here next to, you know, the alternator and the fuel pump, you know, heading up, face up. I kind of want to use these brackets to help build a support, but I'm not sure yet. Still gotta determine and see. This is just a general, you know, outtake. I'm running all the videos together. I don't know when they're gonna cut and break. I'm doing this over, you know, days that I can work on a little bit here, a little bit there. So this is gonna be for all of them. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and let's get this thing running.